Let's see if I try not to cry during this. I haven't posted many heirloom returns this past month because I have been specifically working on this one artifact. It is a World War I diary written by a soldier with a very tragic ending. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Chelsea and I return lost heirlooms to families. Normally I make very movie-esque TikToks about my heirloom returns, but this artifact in particular has just been such an emotional burden over the last month and is just also so disturbing on so many levels that I want to keep this as simple as possible. This diary was written by an American teenager who was fighting in France during World War I. The entries are so detailed, and that's, I think, part of the reason why I've been having nightmares specifically around this artifact, because of the detail that went into these entries. And by the way, being a genealogist and researcher and doing what I do, I come across artifacts like this all of the time, but what makes this one different could relate to a lot of the things he went through, and I'm not going to get into that because that is just very personal. But a lot of the things that happened to him as a teenager also happened to me. And these are things that I've tried to subconsciously push into the back of my mind. And all of a sudden, while researching this particular artifact, it just all came rushing back. But aside from that, also the ending of this story, so to speak, it doesn't end well. When you're reading a war diary and the entries just stop, that is never a good sign. He died on the day his entries stopped. And on the next page, his mother actually wrote in her own entry about how heartbroken she was that her son had died, her very young son. It's really hard to emotionally disconnect from a lot of these traumatizing stories behind some of these artifacts for many reasons. But I think the worst thing about this is that all of these artifacts belong to people who are very much gone. And they've been gone for so long that the family that's now currently alive would never have known them. And with this one, it's even more traumatic because, again, of the personal connection I had. I'm doing my best to find any family I can return this diary to. And once I do, I will give everyone an update.